Alright, so it's Mike from Mike's Custom Saws today. Not too much with saw work right now. I just wanted to post this video up. You can kind of see behind me right here. That's my greenhouse. That's been taking a lot of my time up, getting that thing up for the family. And yeah, that's what I've been spending most of my time doing earlier in the season this year. So I just kind of wanted to do a little tour. That is it's a Costco Greenhouse kit. I had it sitting in the garage in 2 boxes for about a year. Yeah, I bought it last year and just never got around to doing it. So finally time came and it was time to put it together. So I want to just do a little tour on it. It's pretty cool. We're growing a lot of different stuff in there and kind of do a rundown on it. Review per se, I guess, but it's just something that we've been wanting to put out here for a long time as a greenhouse so that we can extend our season into the fall. So let me give you a little tour of it. Alright, so there's the greenhouse right there. I did a base on it with kind of cut down into mineral soil and then threw it on a bunch of sand. You can hear the rooster in the background there. Bunch of sand down, leveled it all out, compacted it, and then threw some driveway gravel underneath it, compacted that out, and made it all level. So kind of take a little tour around here. This was the like I said, the Costco Greenhouse, and we added an intake fan down in here, which you can kind of hear going right now. It's all on controllers inside. I'll show you what we did there. We took the existing vent out that came with it, which is right there, and put in a exhaust fan in here, and we'll kind of go around the inside and take a look at all that. So pretty good unit. Quite the process to build. It took us 2 people about 20 labor hours to build it, not including the site work to put it on there. That top that you see there is automatic opening. It is adjustable. That works excellent. I think when it hits 70 degrees in the greenhouse, it starts to open up. So you can hear that rooster going crazy. Right here I put a water pipe coming in with a quick disconnect so I could just throw my hose on there. It became really evident that it was going to be hard to bring the hose in every single time to water. So I'll show you what I got going on inside. Just do a little bit more of a walk around here, trying to keep it in frame. Overall, the construction was really good. Really happy with it. And price point was right there. I think we paid $1,200 out the door. All right, let's take a walk inside here. You can kind of start to see what we've got in here. Got a lot of tomatoes on the left side. There's that automatic roof with the screening on it. And they got peppers inside here. Alright, I'm gonna break here and then come back with you. Alright, looking at when we just came in, there's the door. I ran some electrical in here. Coming up, got an outlet up there, which this fan is hooked to this AC Infinity controller right here. Click on that. It's on lock right now, so not sure if that will show in there, but this fan is controlled through that controller. It's a Bluetooth controller, and that fan comes on every day 10 o'clock to 5 o'clock. 10 in the morning to 5 p.m. to add circulation of the air in here. And then that controller also comes down, and that inlet fan that we saw running before outside is tucked back in there, and that blows cool air in, and that comes on at 85 degrees. So it starts to bring in cool air from the outside in. Construction is really quite good. These All the shelving is super strong. You can sit on this shelving down here. Really, really good. Kind of pan around the top here. Got shelving on two sides, and that you can put on either the right side or the left side. I opted to do it all on the right side when you come in the door. And then you've got bench work here that you can put that either on the right side or the left side also. Coming down here, I'm going to move this stool. So I've got a heater down here, and that heater comes on at 65. It always keeps it at 65 degrees in here with that heater. It just clicks on, clicks off. There's the controller for it. And then I've got my exhaust fan hooked up to this black controller here. And then up here, way back here, that's where my humidity and temperature sensors are for the two controllers that are below here. And then I've just got a ThermoPro temperature and humidity sensor here. That is also Bluetooth also. So Bluetooth is nice. I don't have to be out here. I can just monitor what's going on in the greenhouse. Got a little basil plant just picked up today. I'm gonna plant that. Got some jalapeno pepper here. This is Italian long red pepper. Here's some super chili growing, and those are doing excellent in here. We got some spearmint back there. I love my mojitos, so that's why I'm growing some spearmint. This is a super cayenne, which had a lot of blossoms, so I'm getting a lot of blossom end rot on it. But hopefully it'll do something here. Here's a bell pepper. Got a nice bell pepper right there. We got Thai basil sticking up in the back up there. Another sweet Italian basil there. Got some Anaheim peppers here, which are doing really well. Two nice sized peppers there. More sweet basil. And then another jalapeno back in the corner back there. And then all of our tomato plants, which we have a lot of tomatoes growing on these guys. We've got some just cherry tomatoes. This one is a celebrity tomato, so it's going to be decent size. And then more cherry tomatoes here. Nice growth on those things. Here's another run of them. Get some getting ready to be picked here soon. And then we got some more over here. So let me come back over here. We got, this is where that water spigot comes in. I just put a spigot there, so I just put the hose on the outside, turn the hose on, turn this valve on here to spigot, and then I can have my little coiled hose with a sprayer nozzle, and that that helps me out with watering in here immensely. Which today it's pretty warm in here. It's already 85. It's morning time, so these fans working in conjunction, right? And then you got the one down here, the exhaust fan, and then that this roof opening up here. That stuff all keeps this place. The highest it's gotten is 93 degrees in here. Alright, got the camera propped up here a little bit. So anyways, I just wanted to kind of show a little bit of the greenhouse here. I think it came out really well. The electrical, I dug down per code to however many inches I had to in this local area. Ran conduit. I plugged it into an outside receptacle that I've got on a post. It's all GFCI protected. So everything is, I went through all the plugs in here and made sure that they would trip the GFCI, so I feel confident with that. Install came out pretty good on everything. It took a long time to get all the controllers set up and everything running, but like I was saying before, the highest it's gotten in here is like 93, 94 degrees, somewhere's in there. And that was on our warmest days where the outside temperature was in the mid 80s. So for this climate up in the Pacific Northwest in Puget Sound, works out really, really well. Been able to keep that temperature down. I try to target is like 65 at the low, and then about 85 during the day, and everything seems to be doing really well. So just want to do a quick little recap of the Costco greenhouse. On the flooring, I just did gravel basically. I mean, we don't get a lot of wind in this area right here, so I didn't have to anchor the greenhouse down, so it's just sitting with the weight of it on the gravel pad that I built. And it's nice because there's the compacted sand underneath and the compacted gravel. I can water in here all day long, and the water just goes straight down through the floor. So did a bunch of microgreens in here this year. Did 2 trays of them just to try. They came out amazing. I mean, it's really nice, about 10-day process, and they were ready to harvest. So yeah, this is our greenhouse, and it seems to be working out well. I definitely recommend one of these to anyone. About 20 hours of labor to put it together. That was with 2 people on part of the days. Some of the days it was just me, and then finishing it off with all the electrical and kind of making it automated. I do want to upgrade the AC Infinity controller to a Wi-Fi controller, so I could be anywhere and be able to see what's going on. Right now I can be out at the house or anywhere on property and be able to hook into a Bluetooth, but it'd be really nice to be able to kind of check out what's going on with the controllers and what fans are on at what point in time. But down the road we'll upgrade that stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching. I know it's not saw stuff, but I'm going to put it up on the channel anyways, because it's kind of been, the whole garden area has been taking up a lot of my time this year, and I haven't been able to do much of the saw stuff. I'm hoping to put the 201 together this weekend. It's Saturday today, so I'm going to go try to work on that and see if I can get that one running and going, and see how she works. I did get a bar and chain for it yesterday. I went with a 16-inch steel lightweight bar, and it takes 3/8 pico chain, so I went with the yellow chain, which is your standard pro chain, with the super on it. So we'll see how all that goes, and hopefully that thing's going to be a screamer. Alright, thanks for watching again. Talk to you guys later.